It was a little stressful because when we got to the border, I'm Canadian. We got the new guy, and you know, it was a million questions, and I come back and forth all the time. But I'm cool with that. I think that's good. He's very thorough. My boobs did nothing to influence him. Not that I showed him, but you know, something. Yeah. Oops. Did I say that out loud? And there was a gentleman, so we got, you know, sent to the side. They wanted to check out what kind of merchandise we were selling. I was like, oh, just a couple of illegal immigrants with fucking heroin in their stomachs, but other than that, we're good. We got sent to, like, you know, the next stage of questioning, and I had the lovely gentleman who was inquiring what kind of merchandise. I explained, well, I'm a recording artist, and I manufacture T-shirts and other items, and I sell them at my shows. They're all made in the U.S., so it's all on the up and up and this and that. Don't tell my Canadian friends. And he said, well, what's the name of the act? I said, my name is Kathleen Edwards. Well, I never heard of you. I said, sir, my ego is perfectly intact. And I don't think he didn't like that. And then he said, well, you've been on American Idol? I said, no. He said, how come? I said, I'm more talented. Well, that really pissed him off. And he said, what, you saying Carrie Underwood's not talented? You saying, okay, this is, you know, I was like, well, you know, she actually can't sing, and she's pretty, and you know, good for her. Good for her. Well, what about Christine McVie? I'm like, you mean Catherine McVie? Yeah, she's famous. I'm like, yeah, name one of her songs. Anyway, and then, of course, I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know, cool. And he goes, well, what about Bo Bice? Bo fucking Bice, who fucking cares? Anyway, as it turns out, he enjoyed my "I'm more talented" comment, and he let me go. But the real kicker. This is where I finally found this. Like everyone, when you talk about music with people, everyone's got their like weakness, right? And then suddenly, you know, the doors open. And for him, it was, oh, I only listen to country music. I was like, really? I'm shocked. But he was actually cool. I said, you know, I opened for Willie Nelson. He said, you did? I said, yeah. You ever checked his bus coming over the border? I was like, no, I haven't. I'm like, well, maybe you should. Anyway, so this is a song by Merle Haggard. I'm going to play it for the customs guy who thinks that American Idol is sort of like, you know, the level of cool. He was like 80. I was like, man. Anyway, this is called Are the Good Times Really Over for Good?
Yeah.
And no, they're not. They're not anymore. I wish the bark was still silver and it was back before the country was strong. Back before Elvis and the Vietnam War came along. For the Beatles and yesterday and a man who'd still work and still would. Is the best of the free life behind us now? Are the good times really over for good? Are we rolling downhill like the snowball headed for hell? With no kind of chance for the flag on the Liberty Bell. Wish a Ford and a Chevy would still last 10 years like they should. Is the best of the free life behind us now? Are the good times really over for good? Wish a Coke was still cola and a joint was a bad place to be. Not me. Back before Nixon lied to us all on TV. I wasn't alive. For microwave ovens and a girl could still cook and still would. Fuck you, Merle Haggard. Is a test of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? Are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? With no kind of chance for the flag or the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy would still last 20 years like they should. Is the best of the free life behind us now? Good times really over for good? Is the best of the free life behind us now? Are the good times really over?